again, Ronnie from Harley Stories and Comics, and what we're actually going to do is I'm going to tell you some more stories. These ones are going to be a little bit horrific, and I have a special guest today. It is my daughter, Elena. Ready? Here's it. All right, anyways, so I've been doing this for a lot of years, and my daughter was 10 years old when I started, so she just hasn't been here to see all these stories or all this stuff, but I usually come home and tell her. I don't know if she remembers any of them. So, do you remember why I tell you not to be a goof off on the escalators?
The girl that fell.
All right, there's a couple of stories. So the first one is I had a teenage girl one time. She put 2 hands on the rails and 2 feet on the rails. She was trying to go up. What she didn't realize was that she misplaced her hand and she fell. When she fell, her hair got caught into the escalator and she's screaming and it's pulling on her. And I had to run out there, hit the emergency, and she still was stuck in there. I had to come back in, grab scissors, and we had to start chopping off her hair. This, again, why I yell at you and your friends. If I see you guys running up there, that's why I yell at you guys, because escalators are dangerous. Got it?
Got it.
All right, next one. Next story. So I'm always the one who calls mall security a lot. So if you ever wonder why mall security is here, it's because I'm the narc. And the reason why I am is because I've seen several people get hurt on these escalators. One is the most horrific story. I still can see it. So I've seen kids hold on to the side. Do you remember the story?
Yeah.
You want to start telling it?
So there was this girl who thought it would be cool, because she was with her friends, to hold on to the escalator and ride it all the way up. And so she did, and she was holding on, and she rode it all the way up to the top. But as soon as she got to the top, she let go, and then her feet...
her feet hit but slipped, so she hit face first. And blood is just gushing out. And at the time I wasn't here, it was one of my employees, and I'm glad she was here because she actually has lifeguard experience background. So she was out there, she grabbed towels, whatever, trying to block the bleeding or stop the bleeding as she's on the phone with the ambulance.
And her friends left her.
Her friends left her. It was horrible. Mall security actually had the film and they were showing me. It's just, I didn't know, you had no idea where the blood was coming from. It was horrible. So if anybody messes around on escalators, I will be calling mall security because it is dangerous. You have no idea how many times I see people trip up there. I see things get caught. It's just horrible. So those are 2 things that I have instilled in her the moment I see her goofing off out around an escalator. That's what I tell her. So, lesson learned. Again, follow the rules to an escalator.
Follow the rules.
So for a while, I had an employee, and she was really into, witchcraft and those kinds of things. And she would, talk about these potions and things that she's created and whatever it was. It just never bothered me. However, when she was in the store and I was in the back, things would just fly off the shelf all the time. So you would actually have things on top of a shelf just get knocked over. I would pick it up. But then the ones that were on peg hooks, those would fall off too. And those are the ones that I made sure to reinforce everything, but for some reason, for a good chunk of time, I'm going to say she was here for a couple of years, it just kept falling, and it was the most craziest thing, that no matter what. And after she did leave, I did sage the store, and some of you have noticed, I will start spraying. I have sage in a bottle, and I actually have sage always in here. So you might see it up top, or you might see it somewhere. I always sage the store just because of that reason. And then I usually have to call mall security and say, hey, I'm saging the store, don't, it's not a fire. Because I will have to, yeah, so.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
It is, but I'm actually very...
Not the sage part.
The sage part, no, but the whole, when she was here, yeah, that, it was really weird, and there was times where you would walk around that you would hit a cold pocket. Like nothing physically ever happened, but you would walk around. Again, only when this person was here, you would walk. There was cold pockets in the store every so often. So it was interesting to have her here again. Very sweet, nice person, but here. But since then, nothing else has happened. Like I said, I sage on a regular basis, and that's just something I do. But
I'm gonna sage myself here in a bit.
I do. It's right there. I have a bottle right there, always ready to get.
look at that. You know, kind of. All right, yeah. So hey.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, all right. So she doesn't come around anymore.
No. All right. So the next story actually involves Harley. Harley, for those of you know, he's just my baby. He's with me when he's not here. He's at daycare. But if you come after 5, or actually around 6, Harley's in here with me. So one of the first couple months when I reopened, because again I reopened it around November time frame was when I reopened, and Harley was very protective of me, but he loves people. He's always running. He wants to lick kids' faces. He's very, very friendly. However, this one incident, I've heard that, you know, dogs can sense evil. And well, there was a gentleman that came in, and he was a very skittish, you know, very, the way that he was talking, very, very fast and just unsettling and just not, just, he didn't, no.
Okay.
I wouldn't be doing this interview if that were the case.
I don't give up that vibe.
But whatever
It's just
it was, Harley hit the back of his hairs, just automatically stood. He stood up, wasn't lunging at the person, but he just stood up and just his hairs were up and he was just growling. And the gentleman's trying to talk to me about something. I really was having a hard time understanding this man. I was like, I'm really sorry, I'm trying to understand you. And he's just more skittish, but he didn't see Harley yet. He was sitting next to me, and then I guess he took a step forward, a little bit forward over the counter, and you know, Harley just, you know, got up and put his paws on and just looked at the man and kind of growled, and well, the guy just was like, well, never mind, you don't know what I'm talking about, and he just kind of left. But yeah, Harley just was not having whoever this was. That's the only time he has done that. Didn't try running after, but he just was like, nope.
Being in the mall, you know, you get a mixture of people. You never know who walks in the door. Not knocking anybody, but hey, if you've been here and you've experienced it, you know what we're talking about. So, well, that's good. I was expecting to say, like, you know, as soon as Harley came up, he jumped and like clawed himself on the ceiling or something. Now, that would have really been freaky.
He just kind of just was like, huh. All right. So the next one is kind of funny. It wasn't. I did think it was ghost, but it wasn't. There was a couple of nights, maybe last year. You know, weather starts changing, so sometimes you will find birds will fly inside the mall. So that's just because of the way that the whole mall's set up. Well, this one day, it wasn't a bird. I would come into the store and things on the very top shelves completely fell off onto the floor. So the highest shelves I have, if you guys ever come and look around, there's a lot of toys up there. But I kept walking in for like 1 or 2 days, and things were just falling off to the floor. So it was really weird. I'm like, what is it? And so, you know, I sage the store, because finally one day I just kind of happened to look over at my display case, and there was a squirrel that had been apparently running around the whole store for 2 nights, had gotten trapped in here. And so when I'd roll down the gate, it got stuck in there. But it just was... It was a squirrel, because the way that he was jumping and the way that he was behind the display case, he still figured out how to jump from one table to get on top of the display case. And then I guess he finally noticed that the gate was open. I don't know what it was, but yeah, apparently it was a squirrel. So it was cute.
Yeah, I was starting to think about that employee you had where stuff's flying off and toys, and yeah, that's what I saw. But it was stuff, like lots of, at least 5 items for like 2-3 days maybe, that I kept finding on the floor, and they were on the very top shelf. So it kind of was like, what is it? And I didn't feel anything in the store. I just was like, well, what's going on? Little rodent.
It was a rodent.
Yeah,
so.
Awesome. Well, you know, this used to be a KB toy store. Did you ever hear about the ghost of KB toys?
No.
We'll save that for another time. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Well, there's a lot of cool and creepy stuff that happens here, and just outside right here of the store. So this is the place to be. So next event, don't miss it, because you might miss a cool story, or you might be part of one.
I know.
So we got Comic-Con coming up this weekend.
Yes, we do. I'm excited.
We're gonna see you there.
You are going to see me there. You're going to see me there in a different way, though. I'm not going to be vending. However, it looks like I have a big area. What it is that I will be in the kids zone. So I will be there along with some other people that are going to be helping me. We're going to be doing a lot of kid activities. So we're going to be giving out prizes. We're going to be giving out information of Harley's heroes. We have activities. So that's what it is that I'm going to be doing. So I'll be there Saturday and Sunday, both from 10 to about 2, just doing activities. And So that's what we're going to be
Well,
doing.
that's exciting.
Yeah.
Well, I plan on being there, and thank
Great.
you again for your generosity.
Yes, you are welcome. Glad
Appreciate
you guys
that.
are going to be there.
We'll be there. The little Fuerte family will be there. You know, we'll be running around. We'll be doing a video, so we'll be coming out with that as well. So I intend on getting all my friends. I hear Voodoo Dolls are going to be there.
Voodoo Dolls will be there.
You know,
That's
Showtime,
awesome.
and I think even Game Traders. So we'll see if we can
Well,
catch
good.
all the crew there. So,
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to that.
Harley's Heroes. We actually have one I'll be doing sometime this week, definitely for the October. And what's a little different is that this is the first time that a student from a special ed classroom has been nominated.
Excellent.
So this is
Wow.
a completely little bit different.
Yeah.
And so I'm really excited. And one of the big good prizes that are in the that's going to be in the prize pack is the entire family gets to go to Comic-Con for free. So this kid,
Wow.
his siblings, and his parents are going to be special guests over at Tucson Comic-Con.
That's huge.
Because he's a hero.
That's great. You see that, kids? Keep up the great work.
Yes.
Nominate each other, parents, family, friends. You see a little hero doing something nice for somebody else, or whatever it is, nominate them. And this is one of the best programs to recognize those little heroes. Well, I will see you at Comic-Con.
Yes.
And we will
Me
see
too.
you all next time.
Yes. Bye.
Not intentional.
Seriously? Oh my goodness. Scariest ones, because those ones, they... So we do more stories? Because I don't know, my daughter's so enthused. She's just so excited to hear all these. I mean, that one girl. Hey! All right, I'm done.